What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, we got a bit of back and forth going on right now, currently as it stands, between two top 10 pound for pound best fighters in the world who will never fight each other. But it's important what they're saying, and that's 4-division world champion, Olympic silver medalist, former unified super featherweight, reigning WBO junior welterweight, world champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson, who has 25 wins, no losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout, going back and forth with the undefeated 2-division world champion, the Mexican Ecuadorian monster, the reigning WBC light heavyweight world champion, superstar boxer, who will be a Hall of Famer once he retires, David Benavidez, 31 wins, no loss, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout, 29 years of age. David Benavidez has a big fight coming up May 2nd against Zurdo Ramirez. 48 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 30 wins by way of knockout, as he makes his debut at cruiserweight, 200 pounds, right? For Zurdo's title, his WBO cruiserweight title. Now, David Benavidez, he made the statement where he stated, if Shakur Stevenson wants to be considered number one pound for pound best fighter in the world, then Shakur Stevenson needs to go to 147 pounds with no catch weights, no rehydration clauses, and compete at that weight class, right? That's what David Benavidez said. You can't consider yourself the best fighter in the world when you're having stipulations. Shakur wants to fight Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia with stipulations. He don't want them to have an advantage, but he wants to have an advantage. He wants to fight both of them at 144 with no rehydration clause and no catch weight. No rehydration clause. But if he fights at 147, they got to have a 10-pound rehydration clause. And he says them guys are big and they will have an advantage. So you know that if you fight them at a catch weight 144, you're going to have the advantage because they are going to be what? Weight drained. So David Benavidez says you need to make the adjustment and just go ahead and fight them at their natural weight. So that way you can be considered the best fighter in the world. But you can't do that if you have a catch weight on them, right? Shakur Stevenson, as usual, doesn't do his homework about the sport of boxing. Shakur Stevenson clearly does not pay attention to the actual sport of boxing and what's going on. Clearly. And it's no harm, no foul. Like many other fighters, right? He clearly does not. So he responds to David Benavidez, as you see here, and it just backfires on him. He just makes himself look silly because he didn't pay attention to what he said. And this is what he said, as you can see right here. But again, Shakur said Sugar Ray Robinson was trash. He's just made some real ridiculous statements. He said Tyson Fury is better than Muhammad Ali. He said, why didn't nobody tell me how cold Marvin Hagler was? He clearly is somebody who don't pay attention in sport of boxing. Not historically and not currently. So Shakur Stevenson says, quote, on my 4th weight class now, and they begging me to come to my 5th weight class. Nobody's begging you to do anything. You're calling out these guys. You said that you would go to 147 and collect the belts in your time. That's what you said. Who's begging you to do anything? Then he says, tell David Benavidez, I will go up when he go up to his 4th weight class to fight Alexander Usyk. Again, like I said, Shakur Stevenson does not do his homework and did not do his homework. Ryan Garcia responded to this, and he says, quote, I think people forget I started at 130. I'm at 147. That's my fourth weight class as well. That's what Ryan Garcia stated. But more importantly, listen what Shakur Stevenson had to say. On my fourth weight class now, and they begging me, right? And David Benavidez, when you move up 4 weight classes to fight Usyk, then I'll move up. Well, this is what Shakur Stevenson did not pay attention to because he didn't do his homework. David Benavidez moved from 168 to 200 pounds. Shakur, that's 32 pounds. You total moved up from 126 to 140. That's 14 pounds. Yes, technically it's 4 weight classes. David Benavidez has doubled that. He moved up from 168 to 175. That's 7 pounds. You moved from 126 to 130. That's 4 pounds. Then 130 to 135. That's 9 pounds in total. Right? One weight class move for him is 7 pounds. So from 168 to 175 is 7 pounds. You moved up 2 weight classes and it totaled 9 pounds. Then he moved up from 68 to 75. That's another 7 pounds. That's 14 pounds in total with 2 weight classes. You moved 4 weight classes and it totals 14 pounds. So technically, he did the same thing you did. And now he's going from 75 up 25 pounds to 200 pounds. Let me say it again. Now he's doing a 25-pound jump against another world champion. So you saying go up there and fight Usyk. Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. You didn't jump up weight classes and fight the best fighter in the world. Usyk is a first ballot Hall of Fame Olympic gold medalist, 2-division undisputed champion. He's undefeated. Fighting Usyk is not equivalent to anybody you fought. You got to do your homework before you say these things. You got to. Because it just sounds diabolical and bizarre. What do you mean go up 4 weight classes? He did. He did what you did. You went from 126 to 140. That's 14 pounds. He went from 168 to 175. Right? Now he's going to cruiserweight. That's 32 pounds from 168 to 200. What do you mean? So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.